Gee Willikers, Wally, you kissed a girl? And you liked it? Howdy, this is Pale Rider, and I'm back with the third episode of Draconic Evolution. And as you can tell, I am rearranging my tree. I didn't have enough space in here, and I was tired of my inventory system the way it was. I'm going to make an automatic inventory system across this wall and across that wall, and so temporarily I threw everything over there and made a few more of these so I could get to this episode. I want to go through a lot of the gadgets that they have in here. Yeah, I'm going to go through as many of these as I can. I'm going to skip a few of them. There's a few that I don't like a whole lot, so I'm going to save those and do those in creative, so I don't waste my limited resources that I have on here. And the mob grinder, I'm actually going to do those, but I need to make 6 of them. So I'm going to do those on a completely different episode. I have my mob grinder set up over there, and I'm going to redo one of them with the Draconic Evolution mob grinders. I figured out a good way to use them. They'll work better than the ones that I have. I'm using the grinders from Mine Factory Reloaded right now, and if I set these up right, they're going to work a lot better. So let me just get right to this, because there's a lot of these to go through. I think I got these set up. Yeah, they're in order. Okay, first off, I want to show you this ender arrows. You just make all these. Okay, so these are pretty cool. Let me go outside here and show you these. Do you need the bow for them? And I wonder if it knows which one. I'll see, it's not using them right there. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, as long as you have them in your inventory, even though I do have the regular arrow in there, it still works. It works like a ender pearl, except you can go a lot farther. Watch, I'll go way over that way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can actually throw an ender pearl that far. So it's as far as you can shoot your arrow. Yay. All right, let me get back home. No, I'm not close enough. I'm in the water. Yep. All right. So yeah, that's a pretty cool deal. And it doesn't cost much. It's just takes up arrows, as you saw in here. It's just arrows and pearls. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. And let me see, I make a bunch. Wait, oh, I gotta make these one at a time, I guess. Got enough for how many? Okay, yeah, 4 of them. I'm making. I don't want to actually use these yet. These are called Charms of Dislocation. I'm not going to use them yet, but I'll show you in a second. This is the lower tier of these, the enchanted Charms of Dislocation. I'm going to use these. They work just the same, but these they're temporary. They only have 10 uses, where these are unlimited uses. So I'm going to make these instead, and I'll just show you how both of them work using these, because I don't want to waste my resources on making or on showing you with those. So yeah, I'm making one for each person on the server, or we actually have another person that's on the server now. Elite Austin. If you've watched any of my Van Freedom videos, you've probably seen them on there. Okay, so yeah, let me. Whoa, oh, a little bit of lag. A little bit of lag. I'm gonna put. Actually, yeah. Let me just put 2 of these away. I'm gonna make this next item also real quick. This is. Oh, I only got 1 of them, but yeah, I guess I can just make 1 of them. Dislocator pedestal. This is something to place these on. Okay, what these do. Actually, I'm going to put 1 of them right here on the pedestal. Pedestal there, and you shift right click, and I need ender pearls for it. Get a couple stacks. Okay, so let me stand right here, shift right click, and add fuel. I'm gonna add a whole stack of ender pearls. Okay, and then add new. Add new, put in the name, say base, and commit. That adds that to here. And now when I say I walk over here, I right click, I end up right back there. Let me make a second one. Say right here. Oh, okay, that one has base on it. Shift right click and add fuel. So this, however much fuel that you put in here, I'm not sure exactly how much you can put in, but I know you can put in at least, I put in 32 when I was playing with it yesterday. I put 2 stacks in. So I'm thinking you can at least get up to 64. But that's how many times you can you can teleport on it without having to refuel it. And let me see, add new, outside, and commit. Okay, so I'm outside here. If you can just carry these in your hand or in your inventory and pretty much put them anywhere you want, or you know, do them from anywhere that you are, or you can just put these at different locations around your map and say I want to get to my base, just right click, bam, and now I want to go outside, just right click the stand. So it's pretty much like an ender book or a warp book. Except that it uses fuel each time. So anywhere you're at, you can teleport back home or wherever you have it. Alright. Alright, I'm down in my mines to show you the next item, and that is this Wyvern Flux Capacitor. I'm actually re-editing this part of the video, so I can't show you how I made it. I could show you the recipe here, but yeah, it's way resource heavy, so I can't redo it. I don't have the resources to do it. I don't need more than 1 of them. And so yeah, it takes 4 of these energy cores, which each one of them takes a draconic core, you know, and the draconic cores take a diamond each. So that's 4 diamonds there, plus 4 draconium ingots, and it also takes a wyvern core, which takes 4 more of these. So that's 4 more diamonds, and 16 more draconium ingots, plus another star, and the ingots around that. And yeah, it's pretty resource heavy. but it's worth having. For those of you who have messed with flux capacitors before, probably have messed with these. This is just a leadstone flux capacitor from thermal expansion. It holds 80,000 RF. This Wyvern core holds 80 million. Or Wyvern flux capacitor holds 80 million. The I'm not even sure what the highest tier of. Let me find out real quick. Go to thermal expansion. Bam. It would probably be the resonant. Yeah. Well, that holds 10 million. So that's actually quite a bit, but that's only an eighth of what this one's holding. So for those who don't know, a lot of tools and armor and equipment use a charged RF, that's redstone flux, as durability. It uses that up before it would go right into your durability. Like in this hammer, I have a durability of 13,837. Before it even messes with that durability, it will use the RF first. Once the RF runs out, then it'll start cutting into the durability. But as long as you have that redstone charge in there, it's not going to mess with the durability. I'm going to take a few minutes and mine a little bit and get the charge on this hammer to go down. I would use the Wyvern pickaxe, but it doesn't actually show the charge on here. This one actually shows the charge. I want you to be able to see the charge and what happens. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and I brought it down about a quarter of the way, from 2 million to 1.4 million or 1.44. First of all, the leadstone flux capacitor, when I use that, okay, you notice it's almost halfway down already. It's got 48,000 RF left on it. Once I turn this thing on, I shift right click to turn it on, and it's going to go down pretty damn quick. Oh, I actually have to have this in my hand. Okay, you have to have this in your hand when you're doing it. It's charging up, but this thing is going down fast. It will be used up before that thing even gets close to charged up. Yeah, this thing's almost drained, and 4, 3, 2, 1, gone. That's gone, and it didn't even bring it up to 1.5 million. Yeah, those things are okay, but I guess unless you have the resonant one, this one here, with 10 million RF, then it's not even really worth having. And they are a pain to make too. I guess not too much more harder than this one is. But okay, so with this one, you do the same thing to activate it. Shift right click, but it has 4 different settings instead of just the one. You notice on the thermal expansion one, you either had it turned on or turned off, and you actually had to hold the item that you're using in your hand to charge it up. That means if you have armor, like see these boots are starting to go down a little bit, and you want to charge that up, you're going to have to take it off, put it in your hand, let it charge up, then put it back again. With this one, let me take this out of my hotbar for a second. With this one, you shift right click, and you can just charge up the stuff on your hotbar. Shift right click again, and it charges your armor or held items. That's what's ever in your hand. And shift right click again, and you can do your armor and your hotbar, and then turn it off. Right, for this, I'm going to, and probably always when I use this, I'm going to keep it on armor and hotbar. That way everything in my hotbar gets charged up even if I'm not holding it, and also all my armor. If you notice, my boots already got charged up because I had them, well, you know, in my armor. I think if you have these in your inventory not on, I don't know if they'll charge up or not, but they have to be in the armor slots. Okay, now as soon as I put this on the hotbar, it'll start charging. Look, it's already starting to charge, and it's already got more RF in it than that Flux put in it, or the thermal expansion one put in it a while ago. It'll take a little while, but it's hardly putting a dent in this. So this thing will last for a long while. This hammer only uses 2 million. That has 80 million. So you can completely deplete this thing, what, 40 times, and it'll charge it back up. With the Wyvern pickaxe, I think it only holds 1 million. It doesn't say right here, but it says it on the sword. So yeah, I guess it'll deplete a little quicker than the hammer, but it'll charge up faster. And I guess that's about it. I'll meet you back up at top with the next item. Alright, here's something that's kind of fun. Safety matches. Okay, you make these by using orange dye and sticks. That's it. Get 9 of them. And you can use these individually. Just right click anywhere you want them, or if you make 9 of them, you can make a box of them. And I'm pretty sure that the boxes last for about 20. So I know you probably noticed this on my videos. I might have even mentioned it. Have all these fires going up here. They're made with the matches. Okay, first off, when you even if you take your clothes off and stand in the fire, it doesn't burn you. And they won't go out. You don't need a netherrack to put them on. And they'll burn forever. And let me put my armor back on. Excuse me. One of the best things about them, they don't burn anything else either. You can put them on wood anywhere you want, and they don't burn. That makes them really good for fireplaces and things like that. I know that on our vanilla server, I built a wooden house and built a nice brick fireplace, and the first time I lit that sucker up, half my freaking house burned up too. And they go out just like regular. I'm not sure if they'll work in dispensers. I'll be right back. I'm going to try. Alright, I set up a dispenser. I tested it with some water. It seems to work alright. I made an extra match. I'm going to put it in here and see what happens. It spit out the freaking match. That sucks. Let me try putting the whole box of matches in. Yep, it just spit that out too. Alright, so they don't work in dispensers, which kind of sucks. You can't make it like an automatic fireplace or something like that, or any kind of automatic fire. There might be some other gadgets you can use to do that with, I'm not sure. But you can't do it the vanilla way. But that's okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to have to split the this gadget segment up into 2 episodes. So we'll see you in the next one. Adios.